Good morning. It's Friday, July 24th, 2009. In the last few weeks, there's been some really good conversations on a new Google group related to agile banking. One of the initial exercises has been to come up with a very, very simple protocol for making payments from so that a merchant site can expose a way for a visitor to make a payment, and using a financial service provider, that payment gets made, and just something that is very just drop dead easy for a merchant to implement. And that's what we're going to do today. Is use this new protocol that we've been discussing. And last time, on our last screencast, we kind of did this, but simplicity wasn't really one of the goals, although it wasn't far off. But this is like the main thing here is the simplicity. Allow anyone, no matter what language they're programming in, to be able to get started. So we're going to show off the code that we've been working with the last three. This will be the third screencast that we've been using this very simple house. And then last time we did some OAuth payment Dropbox, and now we're going to do a similar payment thing, but this time we're not going to use OAuth. We're just going to use this very simple protocol. And Pele has created a demo financial service provider, and I'm currently logged in as this Hotmail account, and let's see, you can see that my current balance is $350, and so I'll go back to this merchant site here, and I'm going to make a $200 payment, and we'll see what happens. I'm also, this little merchant blog I'm running, you can see, is on Heroku, as is Pele's New Bucks financial service provider. All right, so let's make the payment. So I click on I want the cheese pizza. I get redirected here, and it says going to authorize $200 payment. I've got $350 available, so let's see what happens. Yes, and voila, payment succeeded. And I've actually got my Heroku console up here, and I get a callback from the financial service provider. When I say this little merchant blog. So and what I do is the callback gives us some information about the transaction. So before we just did this payment, I'd only stored one transaction in the database, and now you can see there's two. So we got the callback, and we stored the transaction data from the callback from the financial service provider. All right, so we'll go back to the financial service provider, refresh, and now we can see I've only got $150 in my account. So let's see what happens if we try to make another payment. I currently have $150 available, $200 payment. Let's go for it. And it says your payment cannot be made. So I'll go ahead and return to the site. And similarly, oops, I got the leftover. But anyway, we see the payment failed. I didn't flush out that previous flash message. Okay, so that's it. It's very simple code. If you're interested in seeing my merchant blog code, it's under my GitHub. Here's Tom with the weather account. And if you're interested in the Nubucks financial service provider code, it's, let's see, I'm sure we can find it. Why don't we, well, here's, that's going to take us to Stake Ventures. What if asset provider list? There we go. Alright, so if I click on Nubucks, is that going to take me to the GitHub, or is that going to take me to the actual, I'll just search GitHub for Nubucks. Alright, so in the next screencast, we'll make the OS currency also support this transaction stuff. So instead of using Nubucks, we'll use OS currency. All right, I'll see you next time, hopefully soon.